everybody, it's Nancy. Hope you've had an awesome weekend. If it says was live right there, that means you're catching the replay. Just type hashtag replay. That way I can welcome you. Keyword is bag. So we're going to do two versions of the same transfer today, and I'm going to show you two different ways to do it. So pop on, say hi, type the word bag, check your messages. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're watching, okay? So the first thing you want to do, these bags are just, you can get these in a multiple pack at Hobby Lobby. These are the smaller ones, but the bigger ones. The same thing will apply to any of the ones that you do. And now that I'm doing this, I'm realizing what a good idea this would be with this month's club. You may see me do one this week. You guys, all this is going through my mind. But we had something else I have something else in mind. So let's just get started. When you're working with paper, any kind of paper, you can totally chalk on paper. But you have to wax. You definitely have to wax. All right. Hi, Deborah Boyd Miner. How are you? Hi, Mary Ann. Welcome. Welcome. I don't know if my volume's on. There we go. Let's turn that off. Happy Sunday, Susan. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing awesome. Okay, so like I said, the first thing you want to do is wax. Now, what I love about our wax as opposed to the wax that you can get at Lowe's, like Minwax or whatever. How are you, Marianne? Is it kind of the wax that I got anyway? Thank you for all the hearts. Hi, Denise and Vicky and Dinah. Hello. Hi, Sissy. The wax at like Lowe's and all that, first of all, it comes in a giant thing. I could never use that much. Second of all, it kind of discolors the paper, whereas I find that there's a lot less of that when you use the wax from my shop. So that's why I finally broke down and bought the wax, waited for the shipping for it to get here. Hi, Sissy. Thank you for sprinkling, my friend. So what you want to do is just wax your bag. You want to make sure you get all the spots where your transfer is going to stick, okay? And we're actually going to, might as well do them both, right? We're going to do that. We're going to get them both waxed because your transfer will show you where you missed, okay? So just take your time, add your wax, get that all over the front. And then you want to buff it back, okay? Now, like I said, you'll get a little, it's going to make your bag a little darker, but not anywhere near what happens when you use the other kind. You got it, Vicky. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. I'm glad you got it. All right, let me get this one side here. I'm crinkling my bag for no reason. I'm glad you got it. You guys, I just spent hours shipping all the things that you guys have ordered from my Etsy site or from me personally. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've got this huge group of packages I need to have picked up off my porch tomorrow. So thank you all for that. Okay, we're gonna get this, but this is done. Your bag should feel slippery, not sticky, okay? So that way you know you need to maybe buff it back a little bit more if it's kind of sticky. Now we're gonna use this reusable silkscreen transfer, you guys. My peanut stuff came this week. I have not had a minute to use them yet. So we're going to use it. Quite a few of them have already sold out. They are so popular, you guys. These are reusable silkscreen. This guy was my favorite for me personally from the launch because I just love the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. And that's what this is called, Charlie Brown tree. It's a size A. And we're going to make a couple bags two ways, okay? We're going to make one each way. All right, so what you want to do is get some fuzz. I have this terry cloth towel in my drawer, and I'm just putting it on there and lifting it up just like this. Hi, Linda. How are you? How is everybody doing? Tell me what you're up to this Sunday. We're about to watch the Lions. That's what we're about to do, but I have been shipping and cleaning and doing all kinds of things. And don't forget, guys, I've got, I think, like 20 left of my October craft box. So if you want that, be sure to head over to my Etsy site. It's in the featured section. It's right here. Isn't it so cute, this Santa with the window? It is, I love it. Anyway, make sure you grab that. There's only 20 left, so you don't want to miss out. All right, I am going to put him, you know what? I'm going to put him right in the middle. I was going to put him at the bottom, but now I'm thinking maybe more toward the middle. This one we're going to do at the end. So let's get this one going. Now, what I'm going to do this time around, we're going to paint this one in. And you could use paint, you could use markers, whatever suits your fancy. I chose chalk paste this time. I'm just going to take my time and get my air bubbles out. And I'm just thinking, I'm going to use this mixture of camel and bright white that I put together for the, am I going to use this? Maybe I'm not. Maybe I need to use this just to paint. I'm not. Let's change our minds. Let's change our minds. What am I going to use? Usually I like to use like a light color. How about this? We're going to use camel. I put camel in the cart link, so you'll be, and I put bright white so you can make this. See the difference between the two? This is my skin color that I use, but you can totally just use the camel for your outline. So I'm going to take the chalk paste. If you're new, this is chalk paste. It's not paint. And I'm just going to go around his face, the coat, his little hand, like this. And then we're going to lift it up, okay? I don't feel like I need to do the whole thing. You can, it's just not really necessary. Because what we're doing is we're just creating, can I even let you see that? We're creating an outline so we can paint in. Hopefully you guys can see that. Thank you for the hearts. And then we're going to clean this so it's ready to go. Oh my goodness gracious. My water bottle is in the garage. Don't even ask me why it's out there. So I'm going to do something I tell you never to do. Do not use baby wipes, you guys. But I don't have an option right now, so we're going to use a baby wipe. And it should be okay for this one time. It's not good to use a baby wipe because the oils and stuff in the baby wipes can ruin your transfer. I'm doing it just this one time, and then I'm going to go get my water bottle and bring it back in here. I was all day yesterday in the garage. Hi, Anita. Hi, Janet. Hi, Donna Schiller. I got your Happy Mail box ready for you, Donna Schiller. It's ready to go. Okay, so we're going to make sure this is dry. Okay, we dried it up. Who else is here? Hi, Florine. How are you? Okay. And what we're going to do, did I make this stain this? Well, we'll have to do it to the whole bag if it's going to stay like that. I guess we're going to find out. Okay, regardless, let's paint his coat. So I'm going to paint his coat red. I don't know his hat. Now, what you just have to do is stay inside the outside line. You don't have to worry about anything else. You can go over all your detail marks. Oh, I'm like, where did his hand go? It disappears into his pocket. I'm like, does he not have two hands? It went into his pocket, you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to paint this whole thing candy apple. I might even use 2 coats. We'll see. We'll see how it dries. I think I decided I was going to leave his hat this color. Okay, and then we're going to paint the rest with camel, okay? Or not camel, but my mixture of camel and bright white is what we're going to do. And I can't tell you how annoyed I am that I don't have my water bottle with me. I'm feeling okay. How about you, Cindy? I'm glad you're good, Florine. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Jason and I ran. We made it 6 miles yesterday. Give us some hearts for that. That's a huge accomplishment. You guys, 6 miles is kind of like that. It's a milestone, I feel like. So like when I go on long runs, or in the past when I've gone on training or whatever, there is a distance where like all day you feel like I need to drink more, I didn't drink enough. And you just kind of feel different all day when you accomplish it. And I would say for me right now, 6 miles is that milestone. We've gone every weekend a little bit longer, 4 miles, 5 miles. And we did 6 yesterday, and all day I'm like, I am thirsty and hungry. And it's a certain distance that really feels different. So anyway, Jace is training for a half marathon in Dallas. And I keep threatening to sign up, but I haven't signed up yet. I'm just there for moral support and my own health at this moment. That's where I am with it at this moment. Okay, so we've got our bag painted. I know it's upside down, but there you go. I think that's going to be good. We are going to, hello from Central Texas. Hello, Kathleen. Thanks, Anina. Thanks, Cindy. Watching from a hospital bed. What? Oh, kidney stone. Well, we're cheering you up, and I'm sending you a giant package. So there's the thing. You're going to get it probably, hopefully, by the time you come home. All right, let's dry this because I don't know if I need to paint it again. I might take the heat way down because I think my heat darkened my bag, which makes me sad. Honestly, that's pretty good coverage, you guys. Pretty good. Now I feel like I want to darken my whole bag. I'm real annoyed that I did this. We're going to do it because I want it to be the same. So we're going to see if I can get my whole bag to look like this. Basically, I'm heating up the wax that we put on. And the other one, I'm not going to use this at all. But I'm going to see if I can just heat that up all the way around so it looks the same. Or at least similar. I almost feel like I've burnt the bag. But at least this way it's more uniform. All right, so here's our bag. See, now you can't even tell. All right, so what you want to do when we're gonna lay our transfer back down, you want to wax again, okay? With paper, you have to wax, and then if you're gonna layer your transfer on top of more paste, you need more wax, okay? All right, And then this has already got wax on it, so we're good. And this time when we do our transfer, we're going to do black. All right, so let's get rid of this. You guys, my water bottle is always in here, my little spray guy, and he's not in here. He is not in here. I think the Lions play at 3:30. When does your team play today? I know a lot of you are big time football. You're football players. No, you're not. Big football watchers. Pro team watchers. All right, I'm going to stir my paste because you should do that every so often and just kind of get everything off the edges. Let me do that with my Camel also. And we're going to stir this one up. This is just a good way to take care of your paste. It'll make it easier to put the lid on, and it's going to prolong your paste. You want to stir it. I'm really bad about this, but this is one of those things that you should do that I don't do very often. Hi, Lori. How are you? Keyword today is bag. That will also get you the link to my Etsy site if you guys need that. All right, let's pull this out. Okay, so I've already fuzzed this. We cleaned it. Colts are playing now. Oh, the Colts are now. Is that your team, Mary? Okay, how am I going to line this up? I used a very light color, and now I've kind of made my life hard. You want to use a color that's different from your background. Mine's pretty similar, so it's going to take me a minute here. Oh, I see. You want to have it light, but different than the color of your background. I think this is going to work. This will work. This will work. Okay, we're going to do this. Now what we do is we get a better squeegee. I'm going to do a couple things. This Charlie Brown tree is so sad. It's got these tiny little pine needles. So we're going to go ahead and do the pine needles first and then everything else in black. Cardinals play at 1 here in Arizona. Well, good luck to your guys' teams. Unless you're playing the Lions. I'm kidding. Okay. Well, I guess I'm really not kidding because I am rooting for the Lions, but you know what I mean. All right, let's get these little pine needles in green. We're going to go on either side. Just like so. Just like this. Okay, guys, don't forget about the Perks program. That's the best way for you to save. You can get 30% off all the Peanuts designs. Really, 30% off everything. But if you're a Peanuts fan, don't pay retail for anything. Either enroll as a designer and save 40% or enroll as a Perks member and save 30% all month long. It's exact same cost for designers or Perks members. You enroll for $20 and then you get your $20 back in product credit. It's basically free. It's girl math. Hi, Tracy Campbell. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Hi, Stephanie. Yay, Michigan. Woohoo. And we won, right? Raiders are playing now. All right, well, good luck to them. The Cowboys are doing good? Well, that's good. I don't know. Mr. Jones wasn't too thrilled with them last time. All right, we're going after that. Was it the tie or whatever? Okay, we're gonna do the rest of this in black. So I'm just gonna go straight down the branches with my detail tool. And then I'll get my other squeegee out. And we'll do the rest. I just don't want to get as little on the green as possible, is what I would like. Okay, and then let's get the rest in black. And I'm just going to show you two options on the other bag, okay? That way, if you feel like you don't want to do all this detail and laying your transfer down and all the things, I'm going to show you what it looks like just one and done. And you could probably make 30 gift bags in about 20 minutes. One and done. Okay? All right, so let's lift. Oh, how cute! You guys, how adorable! What do you think? Hit that heart button for me. I think that turned out great. All right, now I'm just going to lay this down right smack in the middle. I am not even going to clean it. I'm going to say a little prayer that that's going to be good. I'm going to run my squeegee over it just to make sure it's fully adhered to my bag. And then we're going to do the whole thing in black. Isn't that so cute? And I think this would be still is going to be adorable. Yes, I'm even going to go over the green part. I think the black is going to overpower it. Anyway, so I think it's going to be fine. And if it's got a hint of green, well, so be it. So be it. Isn't he so cute? I just love the Charlie Brown tree. It cracks me up. All right, ta-da! All right, so you have two options. This you want to clean, and I don't have my water, so I'm just going to stick it in there for now. And then let me show you what it'll look like with some paper in it and good to go. Honestly, you could do it either way, okay? Honestly, either way. Here's the easy way that takes about 10 seconds. And here's the easy but, you know, a little longer way to do it. And then I just grabbed white because you guys, all my green and red, all my wrapping stuff for Christmas is at the storage unit. So you get white, but you get the gist, right? Isn't this cute? All right, so here's two ideas. What do you think? I think they turned out so pretty. Look at that. Now 2 of my bags are done for Christmas. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you all. I am so grateful that you guys are all here. I appreciate your support, and we'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.